Hello everyone, my name is Gloria and this is my story about falls. I live in Northamptonshire and I have always had a positive outlook on life with the aim of staying healthy as long as possible, and I'd like to use my experience to help you do the same. I am now retired but still have a very active life. I have used walking aids for the past 20 years. Despite this, I use my wheels and join in tea dances set up by the four of my chair. I firmly believe that if you don't use it, you lose it. I have had first-hand experience of falls. I know the pain and the effect it has on your confidence when you fall. Falls can be very restricting if you are independent, which is very frustrating for someone like me. Last week, my next door neighbour fell in his garden on a very cold day. Despite his calls for help, he lay for 2 hours before anyone heard him. Besides his injuries, his confidence has been rocked by his traumatic experience. So I'm delighted to share with you what Northamptonshire offers to prevent falls. Did you know most falls happen in the home? Take a look around your home and make it safer. There are services that can advise you. Our local fire service may do a home safety check. Home handyman services will give you advice about aids or adaptations. All across the county, we have Otago's exercise classes running. These classes are proven to improve strength and balance and prevent falls. I have personally tried them and I found them very useful. You will find helpful information like this and more on the internet. Just visit this website or ask a family member to look for you. Regular eye checks are also important if your eyesight isn't what it used to be and has contributed to a fall. Your local NHS health service can also advise you about how best to stay safe and prevent having a fall. This may be your doctor, community nurse, therapy team, or the Northamptonshire Falls Prevention Service. They will ask you about any falls you have had and may check your blood pressure, both sitting and standing. You could also talk to your local pharmacist who can provide advice on any medication you may be taking, especially if you have noticed changes in how steady you are feeling on your feet. If you are worried about having a fall and not being able to summon help, you might want to consider a pendant alarm, which you can use in an emergency. This would have been of great help to my neighbour. Please contact the Borough or District Council, Olympus Care Services or Age UK for more information. If you do visit any of your local hospitals, and even for those people where the main reason is not having a fall, they are now likely to ask you about any falls you have had. Everyone is working together in trying to make sure they prevent as many people as possible from having a fall. Remember to take a look at this website. Spread the word if you find something useful. Together we can all stay as active and independent as possible. I know from experience that old bones don't bounce. I want to keep my independence and quality of life as long as possible. And by pointing you to the help, advice and information available, I hope you will be able to reduce the risk of falling and maintain happy, self-confident, independent lives as long as possible. Always remember the old saying, prevention is better than cure. Thank you for listening, everyone.